Boys and girls of every age, welcome to a brand new episode of The Toy Shelf. I'm your host, Mitch Live, and I collect action figures. Today, we are looking at figures from one of the greatest holiday masterpieces of all time. Which holiday? That's up for debate. Is it a Halloween movie, or is it a Christmas movie? I want to say 100% Halloween. Because, the opening number is called This is Halloween. And all the characters are Halloween-themed characters. They're all based on, very iconic Halloween characters. And, the story mostly takes place in Halloween Town. And it also takes place on Halloween. Sounds pretty cut and dry. But even though it starts on Halloween night, it most definitely also takes place on Christmas and Christmas Eve. Also, the title of the movie is clearly a play on a very popular Christmas poem. Oh, and there's a song literally called Making Christmas. And the movie has the characters dissecting what it is that makes Christmas Christmas. Oh, and Santa, the Santa is a character in the movie. And those are all clearly traits of a Christmas movie. And since this is right in between my two favorite holidays, it just makes it the perfect medley of characters and themes. The entire aesthetic of this movie, the sets, the characters, the revolutionary stop motion, the absolutely iconic Danny Elfman score, oh God, what a film. And Netflix just dropped a whole episode of the movies that made us dedicated to A Nightmare Before Christmas. Definitely would recommend that. Great watch. Hashtag not sponsored. But anyway, today we're looking at figures from Diamond Select Toys. You'll remember them from our many Marvel Select collections, that epic Ghostbusters rooftop diorama, the entire Muppets collection, all great episodes that we recommend that you check out next. Diamond Select actually makes a few versions of these characters, most of which come in the typical Diamond Select packaging, but these ones are from the best of line, and they all came in boxes. Boxes. Like this. Boxes. And fun fact about today's toy collection, shout out to our very own off-camera Mike, because this is actually his toy collection. And let us begin, starting with our main man, Jack Skellington, also known as Jack the Pumpkin King. So Halloween Town, it has a mayor, and it also has a pumpkin patch, and the pumpkin patch has a king, but the mayor seems to report to the king of the pumpkin patch. The hierarchy of government in Halloween Town is a little vague, but that's not important. Anyway, Jack. And right beside Jack, we have his love interest, Sally. And let me just say, what an unhealthy relationship dynamic. Because Jack is famous. He's a celebrity in Halloween Town. And Sally's a fangirl who just tries really hard to help Jack and really just wants to get noticed by him. She seems pretty obsessed. But Jack couldn't give a f***. He's obsessed with Santa Claus and Christmas. Jack never does anything to win this girl's love. I guess it's good to be king. Anyways, Jack is a skeletal-like creature, and Sally is a rag doll who's made up of sewn together parts, very much like a Frankenstein's monster. Except it'd be more like a Finkelstein's monster, because she is in fact created by the evil genius, Dr. Finkelstein. My absolute favorite Finkelstein moment is, that scene in the film where he flips his skull open and then gives his brain a good scratch. And I've never had this guy out of the box. I've never touched or played with him before, and I'm super excited to do this. Let me just see. Oh. Huh? Oh yeah, that's the good stuff. That's pretty cool. Huh? And next we're gonna have a look at the mayor. It's your typical two-faced politician, am I right? But he, of course, literally has two faces. He almost comes off as kind of bipolar. Hearing the wrong thing can just set him off like that, like a switch, and he goes from happy and composed to sad and distressed. Mental health is important. Learn to recognize the signs of depression and help protect your loved ones. A message from the Toy Shelf. And of course, the mayor and Dr. Finkelstein, Sally, and all the citizens of Halloween Town are happy to help Jack out on his new venture. But there are three little trick-or-treaters who have a very special job, which is, of course, to kidnap the Santa Claus. And these little tykes have names: Lock, Shock, and Barrel. I'm sure there's a line of dialogue somewhere in this movie where they call each other by their name, but like, I've seen this movie 25 times, and it's news to me that they even had names. And of course, these mischievous slackers had only one rule to follow. Keep that no-good Oogie Boogie out of it. But do they listen? No. They completely disregard this rule for added conflict later in the movie. And these little guys come with a few accessories. They're Halloween masks, which of course we all remember from the film, and one of them comes with a little lollipop. But I don't remember which one of them is supposed to be holding the little lollipop, because none of them really have hands that would support holding this lollipop. Lollipop, lollipop, oh lolly, 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 lollipop, lollipop, oh lolly, 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 lollipop. And then finally, the last couple figures we have is the Creature Under the Stairs and the Cyclops. These characters, as well as a slew of other Halloweenish creatures, are all part of the opening number and appear throughout Halloween Town for the duration of the movie. These guys are by no means main characters, but nonetheless, Diamond Select makes a ton of these supporting characters, and of course they even make a few alternate versions of some of the more popular characters. Damn you, alternate versions! Although some of them are pretty cool, like Santa Suit Jack, or even Jack the Pumpkin King, or okay, just those ones. Screw all the other alternate versions. And they do, of course, make the evil Oogie Boogie, which both myself and off-camera Mike will be hunting for a decent price. Gotta get that Oogie Boogie. But until we find an Oogie Boogie, I guess this is my entire Nightmare Before Christmas collection. What? I mean Mike's Nightmare Before Christmas collection. So I guess there's nothing left to do but box them up and send them back home with Mike. But not before we do our whole end card, outro, montage thingy. Thanks so much for hanging out with us on the Toy Shelf, and remember, it doesn't matter what holiday season we're in, you're never too old to play with toys. We'll catch you on the flip side.